What's up, YouTube? Bluff City here with another reaction video. And the big talk on TikTok outside of the DoorDash girl is the fact that food stamps can potentially cut off for a lot of people on November 1st. That's if the government doesn't get their shit together and not shut down anymore. You know what I'm saying? If they don't figure out a common ground or something, then the government will continue to shut down, and there's going to be a lot of people without food stamps. And some people here on TikTok, they have really taken it to far lengths. And what they'll do once, November 1st hits and their food stamps don't come. So I got some videos I want to show y'all in regards to that. And make sure, before I get into that, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe for more content, because I promise you don't want to miss it. So let's go.
I'm going to fucking Walmart. I'm going to break up any damn Walmart, throw that shit right in the basket. I'm coming right about that bitch. Move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me fucked up. I ain't getting no food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this. Watch this. I'm about to, it's about to be some bullshit. It about to be some shit. I'm about to go in that bitch masked up, you hear me? Masked up, breaking every damn thing up off the damn shelf, throwing that shit in the basket, walking clean about there. Well, I got me fucked up, boy. It's about to be Thanksgiving, you hear me? And Christmas coming up. And y'all gonna take away nigga EBT? Oh, nah, y'all got the game really fucked up. Y'all got the game fucked all the way up, son. Believe it. Watch this. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this, you hear me? Watch this. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. I'm gonna go in that Walmart with a basket, and I'm gonna rack all kind of shit. I'm gonna throw this shit on the basket. I'm gonna walk right about that bitch. Put this in the car. Phew, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Gone. I'm out of there. Believe it. You know what?
Yeah, let me tell you something right now. You're about to see a lot of stupid people go to jail. If this really does go down the way at the rate it's going, if it goes down to the fact that they don't reopen the government, it's still shut down, and people don't get their EBT cards, yeah, it's not gonna surprise me at all if we see a lot of people crashing out, going to jail because they ain't got no hustle, they have no grind. They're thinking, well, shit, if the government won't give me my money so I can eat, then I'll just steal the food instead. And you up here on the internet admitting that shit as if the feds aren't on the internet already. Be prepared for more of this.
Food stamps is not working in November, and you see people stealing and you snitch, you deserve to die. Good day, bye.
And here's another one that's probably going to wind up on the blogs. I don't give a fuck. Hell, every other video I make wind up on a blog. Poor people are some of the horniest motherfuckers you will ever meet. And poor people should not have as much sex as they're having. Rich people and working class don't have time to fuck all day, every day. They may have time for that once or twice a week. No. Poor people who can barely make ends meet, have bullshit jobs. Those are some of the horniest motherfuckers you could ever meet because they've got the time to be horny. They don't have to worry about bills. They stay with their parents. They don't have to worry about taking care of their kids. They left them with the other parent to raise. Poor people are the horniest, horny deadbeats that run from responsibility. Those are the horniest people you ever meet. And they should not have sex because it's just going to produce more children that the government and working people have to take care of. Stop it.
I 100% agree. Here's something that has never made sense to me. If you know you can barely afford to live, if you know you can barely afford to get by day to day, week to week, month to month, why are people that are in that position, why are they having more sex? Can someone please logically explain why people who have on the lower economic totem pole are having more sex and putting more people into poverty? You're raising children in poverty. What sense does that even make? I never understood that. I've been on this for 33 years. I have never understood why people who are poor have more sex. I mean, well, what one woman said, because they have time to do it. They have time to do it because if you're about your money and you're out there, getting to the bag and things like that, you're not going to time to just hump around all day. You're just not. And people who are on lower economic, not everybody, obviously. Let me make that very clear. Not everybody, but there's enough that there's just, producing more and more children and you're already living in poverty, that's just going to put you deeper into poverty because it's not free to take care of those kids. It's not free. Taking them to public school is not free. Feeding those kids is not free. Not at all. But then again, those people have more of an incentive to keep having more children because the government rewards them with tax benefits to have more children. What, $2,000 a child or more? So if you're already struggling and you're having all these kids, you'd be like, well, shit, I'll just get all this money back with tax time, right? Oh man, This is something that's really bothered me for a long time. Why they just keep bringing more and more people into poverty instead of trying to get out. But then again, most of them really don't have much of an incentive to do it, at least in my opinion.
Stamps are gone. Y'all crashing the fuck out inside Walmarts. I just watched a TikTok video where bro who works at Walmart, they had to do an emergency evacuation because you broke dirty bums. That's exactly how I see it. That because y'all didn't get y'all free money from the government, y'all went to go steal. Does any of that make sense? In any way, shape, or form? Does you not getting free money from the government that you feel entitled to, you now feel like you're entitled to go steal? I just want y'all to know, Target next. Target next. And Target not having that shit. Target's not with all that tomfoolery. Man, y'all cooked. Y'all sad. Y'all sick.
He's not lying. He's not lying. Like y'all, a lot of people are really just losing their minds over this shit, dog. They're really just gonna lose their minds and their freedom. And their freedom. And their freedom. They think it's all worth it because they think, oh, we have nothing else to lose. Yeah, you do. You have your freedom to lose. And then you're going to be committing a felony, a misdemeanor, this, that, and third, and good luck trying to look for a job and you got that shit on your record. I mean, good fucking luck because you're going to need it.
Hoping that the government shuts down EBT, you are pathetic. People like myself need the money. We need the money to survive. Here comes along your little ignorant ass, hoping and praying the government shutdown affects people's EBT money. But I guess what? Even if it temporarily does, we will still get that money back. So, don't get your panties in a bunch. We're still going to get that money, one way or the other. Because like I've said in my other videos, it's not my fault that I had 3 kids. It is not my fault that I need help supporting those kids. So whether you think I am deserving of that money or not is irrelevant. It's not important. I deserve that money. And I will get that money, regardless of the shutdown. But anyway, I hope you have a great day. And
Shut the fuck up. See, this is what entitled looks like right here. Talking about, I deserve that money. It's not her fault. Look, she said it's not her fault that she had 3 kids. I guess it's not your fault that you had sex either. You had sex with no contraceptive on your part or the father or father's multiple part. Meaning you and the man or men that you had sex with made life together. And now you have the responsibility of taking care of those kids. And then now you feel like you deserve help from the government. Like, get the fuck out of here, yo. Get the fuck out of here. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. These are the people you got to watch out for. These are the people that are willing to crash out and not give a flying fuck because they think they deserve everything just handed to them. No one put a gun to this woman's head and made her have sex or give birth. She made that decision for herself.
We ain't motherfucking bothering you. Why you bothering us? Like, make that shit make sense. Like, you cut off everybody's food stamps for what? People got kids to feed out here. People got shit going on. People are pregnant. Like, how the fuck you gonna do some shit like that? Trump, we ain't about.
First of all, it's not even Trump's fault solely or anything like that. It's simply because the Democrats wanted the government shut down because the Republicans don't want money going to these illegal aliens as it returns to Medicaid and Medicare. It ain't got shit to do with Donald Trump. Not at all. And listen, I know some of y'all, but what about them giving money to Israel? Like, I don't got, look, I don't agree with that either. Just like I didn't agree with that money going to Ukraine over in the Biden administration. But this shit right here, motherfuckers were like, oh, Trump wants to revoke food stamps. He never did that. This is because the government shut down because both sides of the aisle cannot come to an agreement on illegals and, giving them money for medical assistance and all this shit, which they shouldn't even get in the first place. But people like, oh, we're just going to solely blame Trump for this. Man, get the fuck out of here.
There's no more money. I was at No Kings yesterday, and I was talking with a federal worker who runs a welfare office. And he was telling me that him and his staff have been training for de-escalation because there are going to be some very angry people going to that office asking why their kids are going hungry. They're going to be very angry, and this is going to be people's breaking point. Like that's just all there is to it. And especially for November, when it's supposed to be a time about food, especially around Thanksgiving. So all I'm going to say is if you see somebody grabbing up some food, trying to run away with it, no, you didn't. You didn't see shit. If you see somebody desperately trying to get food, you did not see a damn thing. You were paying attention to your children. You got focused on the products that you were browsing. You have a hard time hearing. I'm deaf in my left ear. I can't hear very well, especially directional hearing. My directional hearing is bad. Or maybe you're having some temporary blurry vision. You didn't see shit. You saw nothing.
I mean, I don't think people who are planning on doing that are really going to have to worry about bystanders ratting them out because they're already coming to the internet telling people, hey, this is what I plan on doing if my food stamps don't come out. They're self-snitching. They're already self-snitching. Like to be honest with y'all, I don't want any of this shit to happen, honestly. I really don't. I don't want any of this shit to happen. Regardless of what I think or say in this video or what anyone else says or thinks on social media, if this shit does go down the way, it's looking like it's going to, I mean, yeah, that's, of course, people are going to end up doing that. Like, at the end of the day, I didn't make these people get up here on the internet and talk about, oh yeah, I plan on doing this. I plan on robbing this store, that store, da 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 da. Nope. They did this to themselves as it pertains to that. Getting up on here saying, oh yeah, I'm going to steal from this store, that store. Yeah, they did that to themselves, and they have no one to blame for themselves. They fuck around and go out in the real world and actually do that shit, get caught, and get thrown in jail. That's on them. They can't blame the government. They can't blame Donald Trump. They can't blame the Democrats. Can't blame the independents. Can't blame nobody but themselves because they chose to do that at that point. That's something they chose. Okay? Again, I really don't want this shit to happen. But at the end of the day, if I'm not in control of the government, I have no control over that whatsoever. And if they decide to still not to finally reopen after, what is it, the 27th, I believe. So it's the 21st as recording this video. So they have like another 6 days to figure out something, come to some sort of consensus and figure out if they want to reopen or not. If they still don't want to reopen the government, hey, then at that point, whatever happens, happens. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
Up like this, I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want, motherfuckers start looting, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that store. And please follow me to that motherfucking car. If you feeling motherfucking froggy, bitch, you ain't going to make it back to your motherfucking position at that fucking Walmart store. I'm telling you.
Yeah. 52 seconds of this woman telling on herself. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Instead of coming up with another way to like make some money and maybe work a part-time, well, I don't know. This motherfucker probably don't work no job as far as I'm concerned. They're probably trying to make it on TikTok or whatever. I mean, that's cool and all, but like that's gonna be an uphill climb. And doing the social media thing, it is not easy, but that's a whole nother video. Anyways, like instead of figuring out ways to make some money so she can feed her kids and not have to risk her freedom just by stealing food and all that shit, she would rather just say, you know what, fuck it all. I'm going to risk not being in my kid's life for a long time just to go grab some food because the government didn't want to give me the money to go feed my kids that she's depending on, by the way. I don't know if she got a man. I don't know. But she got brothers. And she is trying to bully everybody that is looking her direction, saying, hey, if you see me stealing, you didn't see me stealing. Otherwise, I'm going to get my brothers to come fuck you up. And she admitted all this on the internet. Hey, that's on her. The government didn't make her do that. Donald Trump didn't make her do that. No one made her do that. She chose to open up her phone and record herself saying this dumb shit. So, I mean, hey, I hope she's ready to deal with the consequences when that comes around. With that being said, I'm going to end the video right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Also, don't forget to hit the Linktree link in my description below so you can follow me on other social media platforms as well as support me directly via Cash App or PayPal if you choose to. Thank you. I really appreciate it. If not, hey, it's cool. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Take care of your loved ones. Make sure you check on them. Don't be a bonehead out here recording yourself, talking about what type of crime you're about to commit if you don't get your food stamps. Please stop doing that. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.